Hey guys, and welcome to another video on skills in Tarkov. This one we're going to be talking about the sniper skill, and it's a very important skill in Tarkov, and we'll find out why. An overview of the sniper skill can be found on the Escape from Tarkov Wiki, and you can find a link in the description below. The effects of increasing this skill are increases reload speed, increases weapon switching speed, reduces weapon recoil, and improve the weapon ergonomics. And then the elite level skills. Honestly, I've never seen anybody who hit elite level, so I'm not even sure how these work. But getting into why it's so important. So in Escape from Tarkov, you have 3 quests that require certain levels in your sniper skill. You have the Tarkov Shooter Part 4, which requires level 3, and you have Wet Job Part 6, which requires level 7, and Psycho Sniper, which requires level 9. Knowing that we need to get these levels, we need to actually train our sniper skill. And how do we train the sniper skill? According to the wiki, we find out how we raise our sniper skill is by landing hits on enemies with sniper rifles, reloading sniper rifles, and unloading the chamber of sniper rifle. We also receive 1 level from Shooter Born in Heaven, 3 levels from the Mentor quest, and 1 level from the Tarkov Shooter Part 8 quest. Now this is important because right here it tells you you're going to get 5 levels. And up here, we found that we need level 9 for the last sniper skill quest. Psycho Sniper. If we want to be efficient with our leveling, we should get to at least level 4 before we start turning in Shooter Born in Heaven, Mentor, or Tarkov Shooter Part 8. Because once we're level 4 and we turn all these quests in, 4 plus 5, we get 9. So we don't have to sit here and train the skill the entire time. Now, if you're new, you may not realize this, and you may get to one of these quests and ask yourself, how the heck do I even get to those levels? Well, it'll take some time, and we're going to do some tests here to see how much time it may take to get to those levels. So let's get into some scenarios in Tarkov. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go into our control settings, find out what our unload chamber shortcut is in Tarkov. My unload chamber shortcut is R plus left control. So we'll remember that because according to the wiki, we gain points if we also unload, not just load. So we're going to start off the test with the typical Mosin, which most people run their tests with. And we're also going to test an M700. And the reason why we're going to test an M700 is because we can get 10 round magazines, which if we gain experience points by loading ammo, the more ammo that we can load, the more experience points we'll get. So we're going to use a 10 round magazine so that we can load 10 rounds instead of 5 like you do on the Mosin. Okay, so now we've loaded into our raid and we have our Mosin ready. We're going to look at our skill points. Right now we're sitting at 17.7 on level 2 sniper. So we're going to load the entire magazine. I'll speed this up. We get 17.9, so 0.2 skill points for a full reload on a Mosin. And so we're going to sit here and unload everything as well and see how many skill points we get. So we're at 18. So after unloading all 5 rounds, we're at 18 skill points. So we only gained 0.1 skill points for unloading the magazine. Now, if we load 1 bullet, we're at 18.1. So you get approximately 0.1 per bullet loaded. We're at 18.2. And when you unload, it doesn't give you much. We'll load an entire magazine again. We're at 18.2. And we're going to do this until we completely burn out our bonus. So we've burned out our bonus and we're at 18.8. So for us to maximize our full sniper skill bonus levels, we had to load the Mosin 3 full times and unload it 3 full times, plus the 2 bullets. So 3 full loads and unloads get you your full 1 point bonus. Now let's try with the M700 and a 10 round magazine. So here we're going to load in 10 rounds. And we started with 17.7 just like last time. With the 10 rounds, we get to 18. So we get 0.3 skill points for doing a full load. Now we're going to unload all 10. And see how many skill points we got. And we got 0.3 for unloading all 10. So just for loading and unloading an M700 with a 10 round mag, we get 0.6 skill points for all 10 bullets. And that's something that you can do is you can load them while you're running, sit somewhere while your stamina regens, and then unload all of them to gain your skill points. If you're trying to maximize it, I know some people will just run and load, but this only took basically 2 magazines fully loaded and unloaded to get our maximum points. So now let's do some testing with shooting scavs in the legs. Now we started with our 17.7 skill points just like normal. After a full reload, we're at 18. So now we're going to shoot a scav in the leg or head and see how many points we get. So we got a headshot on this scav. We were at 18 skill points for killing that scav. We got 0.2 skill points for headshot. Now how much do we get for, say, a leg on a scav? See if we can get a leg. All right, we got a leg, at least one. We got 0.3 skill points, so we must have collatted his legs, which is another thing to note, that if you hit multiple limbs with one bullet, you'll get more points. So if you can line up a shot to hit 2 limbs in one, you'll get more points. Now, this doesn't come out to exactly 0.2 per hit, but it's around there. So we hit that guy twice. After reloading, we're at 19.3. So we'll give him another shot in the leg to see how many we'll get. And we got a kill off of it. And we're at 19.5. So we got 0.2 skill points. So really killing them doesn't give you any more points. It's just the hits. So another hit in the leg on a scav and we got 0.2. We hit another scav in the leg. We got another 0.2. And now we're out of the normal range and we're now supposed to be getting depreciated values. And so here we got 0.1 points for hitting the scav. And now we shot him. It looks like we got both legs there. And we got 0.3 points out of that collat. So it is deprecated, not terribly, but you can count on about 0.2 skill points per limb hit. So if you collat something, you'll get about 0.3 to 0.4 skill points. With that in mind, you need a plan when it comes to leveling up your sniper skill. Most advice is to enter the raid with an empty magazine, whether that be a Mosin or an M700, and load all your ammo at the very start to get you some easy points ranging from 0.3 to 0.5 skill points just from loading, depending on if you're using a 5-round magazine or a 10-round magazine. And then hitting things in the limbs. And your best bet is hitting scavs in the limbs, because if you try on players, you're risking getting killed. We just shown that you don't get any more points by killing the scav. You get the same amount of points when you hit them. If you're running a sniper, get a decent scope so you can sit back, hit their legs, hit their arms, so you can build those skill points. It's going to take you a few raids of doing this, and it may feel like a struggle constantly loading a magazine or constantly loading and unloading your sniper rifle. And I know that they need to revamp the skill system so that people can feel like they're naturally progressing, but that's not just the sniper skill. That's all the skills. People cheese the vitality like we went over. People cheese the strength and endurance. They run with batteries in their Epsilon containers, or run with just a pistol and they go straight across the map until their endurance is completely done. They pop different stims so that they can run further, so they can get more skill points. It's all about playing it smart and figuring out exactly what you need to do in order to get the levels you need. Now, we highlighted that we needed level 4 sniper before we turn in those 3 major quests. The 3 quests of Shooter Born in Heaven, the Mentor Quest, and Shooter Part 8. Then, once you get to Sniper level 4, you don't have to play the cheese game anymore, and you can continue to play the game naturally, and you don't have to worry about crunching for those sniper levels. But it can feel like a drag. So hopefully these tips have shown you maybe an efficient way or a optimal way on how to level your sniper skill. If you have any suggestions of the best ways to level your sniper skill outside of loading and unloading a sniper rifle, please comment down below and we can check it out. And if you have any other skills that you'd like to see tested to the best of my ability, please comment down below and we'll get those tested next. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. I hope everybody has a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, and I'll see you on the next one.